you please help me find my dolly? I lost her, and I really want her back. Thank you.
Heyo! I hope you all didn't get too scared. It was just for dramatic effect since I'm totally feeling the Halloween feels. So first we're gonna moisturize our skin because we're gonna go in with a lot of makeup. So I'm just putting my Ganier Daily Care on my skin, and I'm just going to hydrate it. Then I'm gonna go in with my Fix Plus. This is just to give it that sheen and to hydrate it a little bit more. And I'm just gonna press that into my skin. Moving on to foundation, I'm going to use these two foundations by NYX. These are a tad bit lighter, actually way lighter than my natural skin tone. So it's just perfect for this tutorial because I want a sort of a pale look, because vampires, they're sort of pale on their face. If you see the Twilight series or any other vampire photo, they're sort of white. So that's what I was going for over here. So you want to just put that on your face. You can go for a white foundation stick or white body paint, anything that floats your boat, and you just want to apply that all over your face and drag it down to your neck as well. I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend it all out nice and seamlessly. Make sure your neck is all blended out as well. There are lots more tutorials coming up this month, so stay tuned. This is just one of the mini scary tutorials. I'm just kidding. This is as scary as it can get. So I just wanted a little more coverage, so I'm just gonna go in with those two foundations again. This gives a more sheer coverage and I want it to be sort of full coverage, so that's why I'm applying a double coat of foundation. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is the NYX HD Concealer in Fair. I did not go with the MAC concealer simply because we don't need it. I'm just applying this as a base for my eyeshadow that I'm gonna drag down further. So yep, that's just what I'm doing. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and make sure it's nice and blended. I'm gonna set it using my Mercier Translucent setting powder. I'm gonna set under my eye and my lids as well. Moving on to brows. For brows, I thought of doing a little bit darker. I'm taking the Miss Claire eyeshadow here. It's black, it's like chalk black, and I'm just gonna use that on my brows. I just thought of doing a really bushy thick brow, so I'm overdrawing a little bit like you can see, and I'm taking a regular angular brush and I'm just going to carve out my brows. I'm just feathering it out a little bit, making sure it's really nice and bushy, and I'm just gonna clean out anything that has been smudged here and there. I'm just cleaning out with using the same concealer just so it's more sharp and precise basically. I'm just gonna get rid of the bake and I'm going in with the same Miss Claire eyeshadow. It's the black one, and I'm just going to take a regular eyeshadow brush and I'm just going to apply that very sloppy on my eye. Don't worry about being very neat over here because we are going to put other shadows and blend it out. So you just want to make sure that you're putting it yeah, on your eyes. Go all out, like go crazy. So the whole idea of this look is basically to give you a bruised eye, you know, to give you that sort of blood rushed, you know what I mean, right? Like blood and sort of bruised around your eyes. That's what we're going for. So that's why I'm placing the black eyeshadow first all around my lid and inner corner as well. And I'm just going to blend this out really well. And to give you that bruising effect, I'm going to go in with this Miss Claire eyeshadow. It's sort of a pinkish red eyeshadow, and I'm just going to put that on in my crease. So you want to blend the black along with the red eyeshadow and make sure they're nice, and you know, it gives you that effect of basically a bruised eye. So the idea is to keep blending even though it's added sloppy, like even though you don't have to make sure it's nice and precise, you want to make sure that it's blended really well. I mean, even though we're a vampire, honey, it's eyeshadow and we gotta blend, blend, blend. So make sure you're doing that definitely. It just gives an overall smoked out effect, which looks really glamorous as well. So I'm going to take the black eyeshadow and I'm just going to drag it on my lower lash line, and I'm going a little bit lower than usual. This is again just to give it that bruised eye and, you know, really nice and smoke it out on your lower lash line. So I'm going in with the red as well, and I'm just going to make sure that, you know, it's the same step. Basically, you're just using black and red, and you just want to make sure that both the eyeshadows are around your eye in a very messy but blended manner, if you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. So yeah, you just want to drag that down and make sure it looks like you're a vampire. It just amazes me how makeup transforms you. I'm taking this other red eyeshadow. All the names will be linked down in the description box. I'm just going to intensify this further by applying the red. It's sort of a bright color, but again, it gave this eye look just, you know, a whole other angle. I'm gonna go in with my kajal. I'm putting that in my waterline, nice and jet black. I'm taking my M.A.C Contour Cream Contour Palette, and I'm just going to contour and carve out my cheekbones, my jawline, my nose. Now, this is a cream contour, and I'm just going to, on purpose, this is intentional, I'm making it look contoured. Like if you've seen Twilight, you'd see Edward and you would see how chiseled, well, he's blessed with good cheekbones. We're not. So I'm just going to try and copy that. So you want to intentionally make your contour really sharp. So you're going to carve out your cheekbones and bring it down towards your mouth like I did so, and you want to blend it out using a damp beauty blender. You want to blend it out, but don't completely blend it out. You want to diffuse those sharp lines, you know what I mean? Just diffuse it. So I'm just going to carve out my jawline as well, and my nose too, like, and this is going to be again really intentional. I'm just going to make sure that it's visible. Now, even though the lines are sharp, you don't want to blend it out entirely like we do in our everyday life. So you want to just diffuse those lines with the beauty blender, like I'm doing. So I'm stressing on the diffusing part because I know all of you all might think that, you know, you're supposed to blend it out completely, but this is just for added effect. I'm gonna go in with this brush from NYX and the matte bronzer by NYX, and I'm just gonna place it on top of the cream powder, cream contour, just to set it and just to intensify it a little bit more. So I'm just cleaning up my nose contour using a concealer. I'm going to go in with this black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to carve out on the same areas that I put the contour in earlier. This is just so it gives you, a really nice dead effect, if you know what I mean. This is just to bring out the paleness in you. You will see at the end how it just comes together really well. So this, you want to make sure you're blending it really well with your previous contour, so it looks very ashy and gray. I was going for a very ashy contour, and you want to drag it down towards your mouth, like you can see. So this gives you a very nice sharp features like a vampire. Vampires are good looking. I mean, I was obsessed with the show Vampires. The Vampire Diary, my bad. And let me know if any of you watch any vampire show. I was obsessed with that show so much. Yeah. So just keep blending, blending, blending. The usual, you guys know the drill. This beauty blender is by M.A.C, by the way. It's a nice round ball beauty blender. It's pretty cute. Very handy for small areas. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over with the black on top of my nose contour, and I'm just gonna take this Incolor eyeliner. But before that, I'm just gonna add on a little bit more red. I was not happy with how much I put, so I just want to bruise it up a little bit more. So I'm dragging it down, and I'm taking a little black eyeshadow along with it, and I'm just going to basically just smudge it all over, like you can see. This is just to give an added dramatic effect of a bruised eye. And now I'm taking that liquid liner by Incolor, and I'm just going to draw these sort of zigzag lines. This is just to show your veins. Usually when vampires get hungry, you can see their veins come out through their eyes if you've watched vampire shows. So yeah, this is nothing to be precise about. You just want to take your pen and draw zigzag lines all around your eyes. So I'm going to take this NYX purple gel liner, and I'm just gonna take a small little lip brush or eyeliner brush, I don't know what that is, and I'm just gonna put it over top the black liner in sparse areas. Like I'm not gonna do it very precise and perfect. You just want to place it on different areas that you think will look good. Basically, I'm just winging it over here. I'm gonna go in with this red eyeshadow and the tiny little brush, and I'm just going to put red marks over top, just so it looks more grungy and bruised up. I'm gonna go in with my highlighter from Incolor. It's the pearly white highlighter. I mean, come on, I know this is Halloween and I'm supposed to look dead, blah blah blah, but I gotta highlight my face, man. So remember Edward in Twilight? He was glistening in the sun. So I mean, why not me? So I'm just gonna place that on the high points of my face just for a little shimmer, and I'm gonna throw on some falsies. Definitely go in with falsies because it just adds to the glamour. I'm gonna take my mascara and I'm just gonna put that all over my eyes. So I'm just gonna go over the shadows once again to make sure that I'm satisfied with the final result. For lips, I'm gonna take my concealer in Fair, the same concealer that I applied on my eyes, and I'm just going to blend it all out. This is one lip option you can do. This is just to show sort of a dead, dried up vampire. I'm just taking this Miss Claire in 10, and I'm just gonna put it in the inner part of my lip just to show that there's some blood on my lip. So this is look number 1. I really like this. very scary. I'm just gonna place these two dots like a vampire bit me sort of a thing with a kajal. I'm just gonna put two dots, and I'm just gonna take some red eyeshadow, smudge it a little. Very easy to do. I'm gonna take this fake blood that I got from Mad Caps and Lokanwala. It's just this nice party store, and I'm just gonna put that all around with a Q-tip, and that's my look number 1. For my second lip option, for those of you babies like me who want to be, ultra glam, can definitely go in with a black kajal. You want to line your lips with that, and you want to fill it in towards the outer corner only. We're going to create an ombre effect here, like a black currant sort of a lip. This is more of a sexy vampire rather than a dead vampire. I'm going in with this NYX matte lip in Siren, and I'm just going to put that on the center of my lip, and I'm just going to blend it all out so it's really nice and looks like a dark vampy shade. So this is my look number 2. I really love how this came out, and this is I think this is what I would go for. I'm just gonna put that fake blood all over. Looks like I've just bitten someone, if I may. So that is my second lip option. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I love you all so much, and I will be back with more videos. I love you guys. Mwah. Stay safe. Peace.